This is roll, get your roll on. 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 Roll on. This is roll, get your 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 roll on. Roll. Oh man, damn! I gotta get up. Shit. All right. That damn alarm. All right, I'm up. What time is it? 10:30. All right. Yeah, I'm getting up. Yeah. Oh, hey, you right there. How you doing? My name is Jalen Watts. I could tell you about myself, but I'd rather for you to just come along with me as I go through this day to day. It don't be much, but it is my life. So if you don't mind just sitting downstairs for a sec while I get myself ready. All right, now that that's over with, let me check what I got in my closet here. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna pull out the Maxes today. Yeah, I like these black and red Maxes. Yeah, let me throw these Maxes on. I'm gonna throw these black jeans on. Let me put this white shirt on. Yeah, it kind of look like off-white, but you know, it's cool to do it. I ain't doing much, but I want to be fresh. I gotta meet this babe today. All right, let me get on downstairs too, I guess. All right, but like I was telling y'all, my name is Jalen Watts, and just roll with me today and see what's going on. So let me grab my keys. Let me lock up. All right, so this is my car right here. I keep it normally parked under this garage because, well, let's just say I had some really bad experiences with some women. I do mean bad. One woman slid my tires, another woman keyed my car, and another woman egged my car. Now, I know you probably thinking, why are these women so angry? I be thinking that too, but I'm pretty sure it got a lot to do with me. Yeah, I know you're thinking no dip, Sherlock, but I just ain't quite put my finger on it yet. I don't know, but nonetheless, this is why I park it under this garage in these apartments. That way I can keep a tarp on it, and that way they never recognize. Because most times when I brought them to my crib, it was nighttime, you know, and I keep them blindfolded because I told them I didn't know you, so I can't just give you my address right away. Now, of course, they'll probably figure it out in the morning when they get Ubered home, but it is what it is. I had to do what I could, you know. Sometimes they wouldn't stay all the way to the morning, so anyway, so this is where I park my car. Yeah, and this is my baby right here. This Chrysler 300. Yeah, this, you know, money green, I call it. Yeah, it's the money green one. The money green one is the best one. The black one is dope, the blue one's dope, but the money green one's the one that I like. So it's a fresh one. It's just my little statement to myself, you know. I worked hard. Well, let's just not talk about work right now, but nonetheless, I bought this cash by myself. So let's go and hop in here real quick. Let's get these tunes going. So yeah, I gotta go pick up this girl named Jasmine. She's really cute too. Like she's borderline fine. Only reason she not fine to me is because she's kind of skinny. Like, she's beautiful in the face. Like Jada Pinkett, Zoe Saldana, beautiful. Where you just like, you got the face of a goddess. You know what I mean? I know that sounds lame, but that's just, I'm serious. Like a Halle Berry, like just adorable, just cute. Like she looked good, but she's skinny though, and I don't really mess with like the skinny ones like that because I'm a booty man. Like, I love me some booty. Like, and it's not because of these rap videos or nothing, but when I was young in high school, I just loved booties, you know. But I figured that all these women that I've had in the past, they all had fairly big, a big ass or whatever, but they always say don't trust a big butt and a smile. And shoot, after them few experiences that I've had, maybe I need to change pages. So anyway, she live on the west side. I live on the east side, so it's gonna be a little drive, but I don't mind. I like driving in my 300, bumping my music. It makes me feel good. It's a sunny day outside. The birds is chirping, the trees is blowing, but it's that perfect weather. You could go outside where you got your t-shirt on, you ain't got to put on a jacket or nothing. You just get in the whip with the windows down. So I don't mind. I pulled up to her crib. Look like she still live at her mama's house. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. She is 20. She just graduated not too long ago. And that's another thing. I don't mess with young girls either. But once again, I'm trying to be a reformed man, trying to do things differently now. So I said I'd give her a chance. And sometimes these younger females, they be more mature than the older ones. So who am I to judge? But I met her on Instagram. I seen her on there. She had a lot of followers and everything. I thought she was cute. She was kind of, artsy. She was really funny in her little video clips. And I DM'd her and she hit me back. And I asked her if she wanted to kick it. She said she did. So here I am. And I look at her as she walks out. And I'm just shaking my head like, Jasmine, Jasmine, Jasmine. Because she's like this caramel brown skin. She walks out with this short jean skirt on with these sandals on. Her toes is painted with this peach nail polish that just looks good on her skin. And her nails match. And she got this shirt on tied up on the side saying, stay woke or stay broke. She gets in the car. I look at her. I said, really? She's like, what? I said, stay woke or stay broke? Are you that girl? And she said, hey, it's facts though, ain't it? I said, yeah, you're right. From that point, once I picked her up, we hit it off. We had a chemistry there. And I was really surprised that all these 90s references that she knew, just for the simple fact that she was so young. And I'm not much older than her. I'm 25, but still at the same time, a 5-year difference is a 5-year difference. There's a difference between 10 and 15. There's a difference between 21 and 16. Really. But we was hitting it off. I asked her what she wanted to eat at. She said, I want to eat at Applebee's. I said, yes. In my mind, because it really was a test for me. I'm always trying to see if a woman trying to shoot to the top right away because they know the nigga paying, or if they going to start and build it up. But she was cool and she was easily pleased, obviously. So she said Applebee's. And I love Applebee's. They got the best deals and the best food, honestly. We pull up to Applebee's, we walk in, we get seated and everything. We look over the menu, I said, what you want? And she says to me, she said, you want to do the 2 for $22? I put my hand on my chest, appalled. With me? You want to make that commitment with me? And she put her hand up like, nigga, relax. It's not that deep. I just figured if I was paying, hint, hint, I would do the same thing. I said, okay, that's cool, I dig it. So we look over it. We agreed that we wanted the appetizer. We wanted the boneless wings. But we did not agree on the flavor. She wanted the buffalo ones. And I wanted the Asian ones. But I conceded and went with the buffalo. I can get down with it too. I didn't mind. So we get the buffalo. We eating, chopping it up. And shortly after our food comes out, she has the riblets with fries. And I got the burger with fries. We eating, we laughing, we looking at people being obnoxious. She started really just like, look at her, look at what she got on, this and that. I'm like, girl, get off her top. And we just laughing, going back and forth over little stupid shit. But it was enough to get by. I was happy and proud of the fact she wasn't on her phone the whole time I was eating. I said, yo, there might be something there. Anyways, we leave, we tip the waiter, and we roll out, get back in my car. As we get back in my car, I said, what you got to do for the rest of the day? And she was like, shit, nothing, nigga. I mean, I thought I was hanging with you, but I mean, if you want to drop me off, that's fine. I'm like, nah, it's cool. Let's hang. We were having such a good time at Applebee's and riding around that I just wanted to keep her with me. Shit, I'm like, there might be something here. So I told her I gotta go make a stop. She said, okay, cool. So we vibing out. Go to my homeboy Wayne's house. Weed Man Wayne, aka. He live on the north side. On the north side where he has his condo. It's a 2-story condo. Niggas living nice, I must admit. I stay in a nice ass apartment. This is just another level. It's another level shit for real. You on the north side, you around these white folks, and you low key dolo. So I pull up to his little garage or whatever. I tell her, can she stay in the car? She said, that's cool. I walk up to his door. When I walk up to the door, I knock. He opens the door and said, hey, man, what's going on, Jay? I said, what's up, Wayne? What's going on with you, my nigga? He's like, nothing, same old, same old. We go upstairs. You know, he knew what time it was. I pull out this big old wad of money in a rubber band. He said, nigga, I see you been moving. You coming faster and faster every week. People been good to me. So he's like, yeah, I understand. I remember being out there like that. I know the feeling. He says, man, you really likable like that. I can see why people would buy from you. I said, man, I appreciate that, man. We talking, we chopping it up. We talking for about 20 minutes. Then I tell him, hey, man, I gotta roll out, man. I'm gonna hit you up, though. I gotta roll out. I got a babe in the car. He's like, oh, yeah, do your thing, bro. So he slides me a quarter pound of weed. I'm like, cool. I gotta move this. It's got a couple more things that I want to take care of. I put it under my seat. Then I get in the car. She's like, what's that? I said, that's my occupation. She says, you a drug dealer? I said, I'm not a drug dealer. I'm a weed man. We both laughed about the fact that I said that. Next thing you know, we played some Drake, Shut It Down. And it was vibing. I was like, man, hey, yo, we going back to my crib. I'm on one right now. We in ate good. She's just turning me on with her humor. She's really turning me on. So we playing that Drake Shut It Down and we singing it, we vibing it. I'm still shocked that she knows this. This song came out 10 years ago. And she still knows these lyrics. She was 10 years old when this song came out. So, but anyways, we was rolling. And I grabbed a little gram out of my weed. And when I grabbed it, I had a swisher sitting in my glove compartment. Had to do the platinums. I really like the flavors like that. They make you cough more. And I'm kind of a smooth talker. I hate that extra, all that extra coughing. Like, I hate when niggas be coughing all the time on my shit, man. So I asked her, do you smoke? She said, hell yeah. It's like, dope. I said, can you roll up for me? Then she want to give me a little resistance. Like, what, I look like your maid, nigga? It's your weed. Why don't you roll it up? I said, duh, I'm driving. Can't you see that? She's like, all right, I got you, nigga, just this time. I'm like, cool. Shortly after she rolls up, while she's rolling up, she lights the blunt. I said, really? You gonna light it first? She said, nigga, I rolled it. I said, okay, that's a good point. I got you. So while she's doing that, I'm driving and I'm texting all the people on my phone, telling them like, yo, the streets is not dry anymore. I got it on deck. People start hitting me back one by one, like bet. But as I'm texting and I'm driving, and I'm looking down at my phone, and I'm looking at the street, and I'm looking down at my phone, and I'm looking up at the street. And I guess when I looked down at my phone that last time, I must have passed the sign. The sign said, school zone, 25 miles per hour, and I was driving 35. Shortly after I got around the bend by the school, I got pulled over by the police. And she's wigging like, oh, shit. I'm like, just relax. I've been through this. I got it. Just relax. She ashed the blunt out. I see the police pulling up. Sirens is going off. They take their time. It gives us enough time to ash the blunt. I lit a cigarette. She looked at me funny. I said, don't look at me funny. I don't smoke these. This is just for these type of moments. She said, okay. And she sprayed the blunt spray. It was a green one. I think it's the Kush bottle. Ironically enough, for some reason, that one always covers the smell. I don't know. It's that oily, sticky, sweet smell. It just works. I don't know. But my nigga Wayne put me onto it years ago. The officer pulls up and said, license and registration, please. I said, yes, sir. I'm reaching in my glove compartment. And he said, do you know why I pulled you over today? I said, no, sir. He said, you were going 35 into 25. He said, you got to slow down, man. I said, okay, you're right, sir. He takes my stuff, walks to his car, and runs it. Now I'm talking to her, telling her, be cool. All my stuff is legit. I got insurance. I own this car. It's in my name. I'm not like other dope dealers. I take care of my shit. But at this point, she just was shaking her knee so much. I put my hand on her knee and she smacks my hand off and started getting weird for me because I was like, where's this energy coming from? We've been vibing all day from the minute I picked you up to now. And now she acting all scary and nervous. She put the blunt in the side of the door console and she had her hand over it. One hand on her door, the other hand was on her knee. She wasn't looking at her phone, surprisingly enough. She was just kind of shaking her knee, but when the officer came, she stopped shaking. He came back and says, I'm going to let you off with a warning. He said, but you got to slow down in the school zone. There's kids out here. I said, yes, sir, we'll do. He goes back to his car. I'm looking in my left rearview mirror to wave him off. And as I'm doing that, Jasmine throws the blunt out the window. I didn't notice this at the time. So as I'm pulling off, I hear the police siren go off again. Then I hear him on the megaphone. I'm like, what? He tells me I have to pull over again. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? Little did we know that the officer had a partner that was in the passenger seat. Shit. And she said, I threw the blunt out the window. I said, you did what? She said, I threw the blunt out the window. I said, why would you do that? Why would you do that? She said, because I just want to make sure we good. I said, we were already good. Didn't you see him say he's letting us off with a warning? We were good. Why would you do that shit? She said, I don't know. I got nervous. He walks back up, but this time his partner comes out the car. He looks over in the grass and finds his blunt. And he says, he looks in through the passenger window. He said, does this look familiar? I said, shit. He said, step out of the car, both of you, with your hands up. We step out of the car, and now they're searching my car because now they got probable cause, thanks to Jasmine's ass. Damn, I knew I shouldn't have messed with these young girls. Shortly after, the nigga found my stash under my fucking seat. He said, put your arms behind your back. You had the right to remain silent. Anything you say and can will be held against you in the court of law. And I said, oh shit. This podcast is created, produced, starring, and written by Maurice Hunt. Also written by Deshay. Music provided is from Drake. The sound effects by soundbible.com. I do not own the rights to any of the music or sound effects used to produce this content. Thank you for tuning in. Come back next week for another episode of Roll. This is Roll. Get your roll on. This is Roll. Get your roll on. This is Roll. Get your roll on. Roll.